We start with the 1 hour chart. Just I want to give a quick update. If you refer to my last analysis when the price was here, we mentioned we're looking, if we wants to look for buy, the best things is we let the price to drop. Okay. And we mentioned we want the price to retest this low. As you can see, exactly the price drop. That's why I mentioned, we mentioned both the different possibility, and we mentioned the best things is let the price drop. At least we get the flat, the correction before we get the next move. Okay. But now the question is, one things we need to highlight here, if we put our line here, we can see that a few times the price tried to break this support, but it couldn't. Even we get a sharp move, the price reverse. Okay, that's why if we want to look for buy, we need to be quite careful. Maybe with the breakout of this around maybe 0.576 or 577, if the price break, it can drop quite sharp. Okay, by the way, we want to see how we can look for trade. If I move to forward daily chart, we mentioned when we get this kind of the sharp move, it followed by correction. It have to correct. Now we want to see whether this is the start of the correction, or just based on, maybe the correction is based on lower time frame and we can expect for continuation. Right now we're talking about the daily chart. Anyway, if I move to, we don't have any things to discuss. If we move to forward chart, right now we're talking about this. We want to see how deep this correction can be before we look for the next trade. I don't think this is the start of the reversal. The only thing is may tend to a deeper correction. But any trade setup for buy from now, we should have the like proper management if we want to look for trade. And based on forward chart, we don't have any trade setup. Even the price sharply reverse, we cannot take the trade. And if I move to 1 hour chart, as you mentioned, we have been looking for the price to drop, at least to look for the flat. This is what we get. That's why right now, if we get any reversal with the flag, we can take the trade. But what we want, the reversal should be sharp. And with the breakout of this, we have to start to manage. At least this is how we can look for trade if the price reverse. Because from there, we need to see whether this is the one is going to continue, or we can expect this one turn to a more complex correction. But right now, we cannot look for buy, because if the price break, this one made the drop quite sharp. Maybe we get the correction here for one more drop. Okay, by the way, we don't have any trade set up here. Even this one turn the correction for drop, we are not going to sell it. But if we get any opportunity for buy, we will take this trade. Okay, we don't want to buy at the sell of the correction. The only times we can look for sell if we get one move up, we see the correction can turn to more complex. Then if we get a sell from there, we can take the trade, but not exactly at the where the price is the support. Okay, anyway, we don't have any proper trade setup to look for um, trade, and in this case it's better we wait and get the confirmation, because we want to look, if we want to look for buy for the continuation, we need to see the reversal. Maybe we put this line here as well. Just this one is just indicative. All right, we are not, the only thing is maybe we can look for the breakout of this with the flag. But if this one give us one more drop with the breakout of this low, then if we want, either we can look for the reversal or we can have entry above this. But right now, if the price reverse, the only way is just we look for the reversal with a sharp move flag. Anyway, we don't have any trade setup. We're just looking at this correction. In this case, we just follow the chart. If I see any update, I will share. Thanks.